It's been 10 days since I last uploaded a video. I've had exams, so I decided to leave the YouTube channel to focus on that. But I'm here now. Today I want to talk about falling down and falling off. And how your experience of falling down may feel like wasted time. And you may have fell and not realised at the time that you were falling, not realised at the time that you were wasting time. But and now you might be in a position where you're looking back and maybe in some sort of regret at the time you've wasted. But I mean, I say the time you've wasted, you've not actually wasted any time. All of the time that you spent falling off, going into a bad place, being in a bad place, is time spent learning. And if you really think about it, there's never a world where you would have been able to do anything different. Because everything that happened, and you had no choice in it, because you aren't your actions, you're only the witness of your actions. And the more you come to realise this, the more present you become, and you can use the present moment to change future outcomes. So falling off isn't all bad. It can actually be a great incentive for us to heal ourselves and for us to become better and improve. Don't beat yourself up for not knowing lessons only time could teach. And decide to learn now. Look around you at the other people in your life, your family and your friends, and, well, absolutely everybody in this planet falls off at some point, some stage, majorly or minor situation. It happens to absolutely everybody. No one goes through life always peaceful, always happy. And so there is no point in comparing your situation to other people's situations, because absolutely everybody will struggle like you might be struggling at some point. And so you're never alone, and you're not alone. It might feel like it, and yeah, it might feel like it, but you're truly not. I also think if you're in a position where you have somebody in your life in a bad place who's struggling, and you're struggling to come to terms with it, you can't quite accept this fact. Just be aware that there is nothing that you can do if you've already tried to help somebody. And be aware that with every down comes an up, and there's no point trying to stop this person from being in the place they are in. In fact, it just causes more pain, more unnecessary pain for yourself, and maybe even for that other person. I know when I've been in a bad place, I've not wanted people to help me because I've seen myself as a burden, and I've before isolated myself so as not to cause harm or pain to other people, because I knew that I would cause pain if I were to see said people. So a lot of the time I do truly believe it's just best to let everything play out and allow absolutely everything for your own peace of mind. And the more peaceful your mind is, the more peace that comes into the world. Absolutely everybody falls down. Even the people you might envy the most. So envy is pointless, because there will come a time where you are not in a bad place, although it may not feel like it. There will come a time, and there will come a time where other people go into bad places, or there might not. But regardless, trying to stop this from happening, my main point is trying to stop this from happening can cause more pain when you become emotionally involved in a situation. If you can detach yourself emotionally and try and help someone, I do believe that's kind of a different story, because the outcome of you trying to help, whether it does help them or it doesn't help them, doesn't change your state of peacefulness. So if you can do that, I think that can be useful. But a lot of us aren't in a place emotionally where we can handle the weight of other people's emotions, and the only way we can get to that place is by meditating and by becoming more aware of our own emotional states and our own spiritual state, and knowing how much love you can give at a given moment before it gets too much for you. The more you meditate on these things, the more love you can spread. I truly believe that. Keep on going. And use everything as learning opportunity.